皆さんこんばんは。Today's first speaker, 小宅結衣。Now I'll start talk about introduction rain garden. というわけで、日本語で、レインガーデンというものについて紹介をしていきたいと思います。あれ？
いいですよ。
で、今日お話しする内容、ここに示している通りになっています。早速始めていきます。So let's start. At first, I'll talk about my introduction. まず簡単に自己紹介をしたいと思います。名前は小宅結衣と言います。で、今は香川大学の、創造工学部に所属をしています。で、出身地は、日本の大阪です。これ大阪の有名な食べ物でたこ焼きと言います。もし大阪に来る機会があったら食べてもらえればと思います。で、職業は大学で研究者をしています。Okay, next. で、ここに私の研究の風景を、写真を、紹介したいと思います。私は、より良い緑を作るための、情報を集めるような研究を手がけています。で、例えばですけれども、街の中に植えられている木だったり、森の中の木だったりのサイズを測ってどのように成長しているかだったり、実際に街の中をこう緑化してみて、うまく植物が生えてくるかだとか、よく育つか、緑化して、いい環境になるかといったような研究を手がけています。で、私の研究テーマ、ここに示している通り、植生の管理、ベジテーションマネジメントを専門として行っていますけれども、私の手掛ける研究トピックのうち、対象のうちの一つに、アーバングリーンインフラストラクチャー、いわゆるグリーンインフラと呼ばれるものがあります。まずは今日はこのグリーンインフラが何かについて、少し説明をしたいと思います。Thank you, アスタさん。グリーンインフラとは、皆さん聞いたことがあるかもしれないんですけれども、日本では、自然環境が有する機能を社会におけるさまざまな課題解決に活用しようというアプローチのことを日本では指しています。で、社会におけるさまざまな課題解決、ここにいくつか例を示していますけれども、都市ではやはり私たちが車だったりとか機械だったりとかを使っていろんな環境の問題が発生します。これらを、工業的な技術だけじゃなくって、自然環境が有する機能、いわゆる生態系サービスを、使って、解決しようというアプローチ全体をグリーンインフラというふうに、示しています。Okay? Okay, next. で、海外でのグリーンインフラのアプローチは、私たち人工的な、設備だったりとかを自然のものに置き換える。 置き換えるというのが、日本以外の国でのアプローチになっているんですけれども、日本ではそうではありません。というのも、日本はとても災害のリスクが高い国だからです。日本で起きる災害、日本に住んでいる、人たち、日本に来たことがある人たちだったらわかると思うんですけれども、日本はですね、地震も起きやすい、火山もよく噴火する、大雨が降って洪水が起きる、などなど、多くの災害の危機にさらされています。この災害から私たちの命を守るためには、既存の設備、俗にグレーインフラと呼ばれるものが、絶対に必要になってくるんです。なので、日本ではグレーインフラを自然のものにグリーンインフラに置き換えるということは基本的にはできません。なので、既存の設備、グレーインフラにグリーンインフラを共存させる、そういうふうなアプローチが日本では取られています。では、そのうちの、洪水、アーバンフラッドについて、例を挙げて説明をしたいと思います。まずざっくりと日本の気候と地理について、お話をすると、日本は基本的に暖かくて雨が多い国です。で、1年間あたり1700ミリメートルの雨、だいたい世界の平均の2倍の雨が降るという統計の情報があります。さらに日本は山がとても多い国です。日本の国の 72.8% が山だったり丘陵地、斜面だと言われています。すなわち、日本はとても高い洪水のリスクを背負っていると言えます。日本は昔から、洪水の危機によくさらされていたので、技術が発展した現在では、とても素晴らしい、下水設備を持っています。一例を写真で紹介します。これは東京で実際に使われている、洪水の時に水を排出するためのシステムの概要です。全長6.3km もの長い地下水路が通っているんですけれども、東京都に、雨が降ったら、速やかにこの地下排水設備から川に水が排出されていきます。その際、一時的に、水を溜めて、都市に水があふれないようにするためのタンクが、ここに示しているものです。どうしよう。このように日本はとても素晴らしい下水設備、排水設備を持っているんですけれども、大丈夫？ Okay. Next. 今、日本では年々、集中豪雨が増えてきているというふうな、情報が出されています。つまり、とても優秀な下水設備を持っているんですけれども、キャパシティオーバーになりつつある。そして最近では、ここに示すように、下水設備では雨水を処理しきれなくなって、噴水のように飛び出してしまう。こういう下水 下水設備で雨水を処理しきれなくなってしまった状態のことを内水氾濫というふうに呼びますけれども、この内水氾濫の危機に私たちはさらされつつあります。実際に雨が降った後どうなるかと言いますと、このように水たまりができます。で、ここは、東京のものほど、素晴らしい排水設備ではないんですけれども、ここも、地下の排水路に向かって水を流す仕組みができています。ですが、ここの水はけが悪かったり、この排水設備のキャパシティをオーバーしてしまった場合、このように水たまりがですね、これが雨が降った後の、2日後、さらに3日後になっても水が引かないという状態になっています。こうすると、蚊の、繁殖場所になってしまったり、その他病原菌の繁殖場所になってしまったりして、極めて不衛生な状態になってしまいます。で、こっちの排水設備の方もですね、キャパシティオーバーしてしまったり、詰まってしまったりすると、このような不衛生な水たまりが長く、この場にとどまってしまうということになってしまいます。こういうふうに、私たちが持っている排水設備がキャパシティオーバーしてしまうと、当然、地表面に残る水が多くなって、結果として内水氾濫、アーバンフラッドが起きてしまいます。これをどうするか。もう私たちが持っているグレーインフラはキャパシティオーバーです。その、解決策として、グリーンインフラであるレインガーデンを、提案したいと思います。Okay? では、このレインガーデンについて、説明をします。レインガーデンは別名、バイオリテンションファシリティーズとも呼ばれる、グリーンインフラの一つです。その考え方は、降った雨水をその場で処理する、Low Impact Development と呼ばれるアイデアに基づいた、緑地です。下の写真は残念ながら日本ではなくて、中国の大学に整備された大規模なレインガーデンです。で、この、レインガーデン、普通の庭と比べてどの点が工夫されているかを紹介したいと思います。ここに示しているのは、日本のレインガーデンに関する研究会が、提案しているレインガーデンのデザインの一つです。で、コンセプトは先ほど説明した通り、Low Impact Development、つまり、表面を流れる、表面にたまる水の低減、あと、プラスしてその他の、生態系サービス、例えば、生物多様性の保全なども狙ったような場所になっています。特徴としては、一番はですね、このくぼみ。一時的に雨水を溜めておくくぼみが、特徴として挙げられます。ただこれ溜めておくだけでは不衛生な水たまりができてしまうので、ここに石を敷くことによって雨水が土に浸透していくのを助ける働きを持っています。 このようにして、雨水が、排水溝にグレーインフラに流れていくのを抑えつつ、表面にもあまりたまらないようにする、そういった工夫がなされています。さらにここでは、このくぼみの横、土を盛った場所に、植物を植えるといった、庭園的なお庭的な意匠が見られます。これは土を雨水の、ストレージにしている、という工夫が、されています。土はその隙間に水をためることができますので、ここに土を盛った、盛り土と言いますけれども、この盛り土を、雨水のストレージとして利用する。さらにその水、ストレージの水を植物で少しでも利用する。そういった工夫がなされています。で、少しレインガーデンに関する研究を一つ紹介したいと思います。日本の京都のレインガーデンで、取られたデータなんですけれども、下のグラフが地下水の水位で、上のグラフがそのタイミングでの降水量を示しています。で、ここで見ていただきたいポイントは2つです。1つ目は、雨水の、降水量が多いタイミングと地下水位が上がるタイミングの間にちょっとしたタイムラグが生じている。もう一つは、これだけ雨が降っているのに、地下水位が地上よりも溢れ出してしまうオーバーフローを起こしてしまったのが1回だけであること。その、オーバーフローの量もとても少ないこと。このグラフが、レインガーデンの洪水緩和機能が高いことを示しています。では、最後にこのレインガーデン、日本やそれ以外の国での、トレンドを紹介したいと思います。まず、このレインガーデン、アメリカで発祥したものですので、アメリカではかなりの、数のレインガーデンが見られます。さらに、それぞれ、使う植物だったりデザインだったりに特徴が見られます。また、日本のお隣の中国、先ほどから出している写真、多くが中国のものなんですけれども、中国ではこのレインガーデンで大雨、洪水による被害を低減しようというスポンジシティというプロジェクトが動いています。もうほとんど国レベルで動いていたはずです。で、最後に日本なんですけれども、まだ、レインガーデン導入の第一段階といった状態です。最近では京都の、交差点にこのようなレインガーデンが整備されました。 で、いくつか、企業の敷地内だったりとか、大学の敷地内なんかにもレインガーデンが整備されつつあります。ここで、ネパールにもレインガーデンどうでしょうかという提案をしたいと思います。というのも、ネパール、気候を示す、グラフを見てみると、基本的には暖かく、そして雨も多い場所のように見受けられます。さらに、ネパールには雨季と乾季が存在するので、雨季の雨はおそらくかなり、降水量が多いものと思います。あと、どうでしょう、ネパールは山も多いですか？
Okay. Yui is asking, how is the situation in Nepal? Is it the flood? Do we have the flood? So, Yui-san, I'm going to show you the situation in Nepal. Look, this is urban
Okay.
flood.
Oh my God!
My God, right?
Oh my
So
gosh!
in the city, in the flood, yes, it's very difficult because when it rains, the water has no place
Uh,
to go, and then
uh,
destroying the bridge. And sometimes it is flooding, and the transportation, we cannot go to our homes safely. This is in Kathmandu. During the rainy season, especially June, July, and heavy rainfall. You asked the question, हैन? हाम्रो नेपालमा पनि उले प्रश्न गरेको थियो युईले कि पानी पर्दाखेरि कस्तो पानी पर्छ, सिमसिम पर्ने, दिनभरि पर्ने पानी पनि हामी कहाँ सिमसिम पानी पनि छ, अनि एकदम स्टर्म हुने हैन, एकदम हावाहुरी आउने त्यस्तो पानी पनि छ, र चाहिँ नि एकदम नेत्ताइनो योना स्कोर भन्छ उनीहरूले हैन, झर्र पर्छ एकैछिन अनि बन्द टप्प, त्यो स्विच जस्तो पानी के स्विच अन गर्दाखेरि घुहारेर पर्ने अनि अफ हुने हैन, त्यो स्कोर भन्छ, स्कोर नो योना मिजुमो
भदौरे पानी
हैन. So in Nepal we used to have little ponds, Yuisan. We used to have many ponds and hittis. Okay, हिटी हामी कहाँ धेरै हिटीहरू हैन, हिटीहरू पन्डहरू थियो, तर त्यो पन्ड हिटीहरू हामीले चाहिँ नि बहिष्कार गरेर हैन, त्यसलाई चाहिँ नि हामीले राम्ररी हेरविचार नगर्दाखेरि हाम्रो सहरको अवस्था अहिले यस्तो छ. त्यही भएर शहरी जीवन, हाम्रो शहरी जीवनमा रेन गार्डन भन्ने यो कन्सेप्टै नयाँ छ हैन. त्यही भएर मैले आज डाक्टर युई ओयाकेलाई यसमा मैले आमन्त्रण गरेको. इन द सिटी, this is the situation. Usually there are drainage pipes, and the drain takes the water to small ponds. It's a pond, not a garden, pond. But this concept of your garden, it has multiple benefits. First, it is like absorbing rainwater. Also, it is giving greenery in the city. So I will stop. Please continue. This is the situation in Nepal. Please continue. Ano jibun no surai do misu.
Okay. Actually, this is the last slide.
Oh, this is the last slide.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd like to finish my presentation. Thank you for kind attention and useful information.
Yes. So thank you, Yui Oyake-san. And now I want everybody to think about a question or a comment.
अहिले भन्दा 30 वर्ष अगाडि
हजुर
बागमती जलाधारले उहाँले भने जस्तो सानो सानो पोखरीहरू यो जुन पहाडको ठाउँमा बनाएको थियो बागमती जलाधारले, त्यसले भूक्षय पनि कम गर्ने र त्यहाँको गाईलाई पानी खाने, भैँसीलाई आल बस्ने त्यस्तो कन्सेप्ट लिएर यो
गाईलाई पानी खाने,
हजुर भैँसीले त्यहाँ आल बस्ने भन्छ नि, त्यो भैँसी नुहाउने के।
भैँसी नुहाउने, हजुर।
अनि 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 मान्छेको लागि चाहिँ नि यो ट्याङ्क जस्तो एउटा बनाएको थियो, बुझ्नु भएन?
हजुर।
त्यो ठुलो ठुलो ट्याङ्की जत्रै ट्याङ्कीहरू चाहिँ नि गाउँ गाउँमा बनाइदिएको थियो, त्यो यहाँ सफल भएन। अहिले एउटा यो नागमती प्रोजेक्ट भन्ने अहिले सुन्दरजलमा सुरु भएको छ, धाप भन्ने ठाउँ थियो, त्यो ठाउँमा अहिले सबै पानी चाहिँ यो बर्खाभरिको पानी कलेक्सन हुँदाखेरि अहिले खोलो त आइरहेको थियो, सुन्दरजलमा आइरहेछ, तर त्यसलाई चाहिँ अहिले ड्याम बनाइरहेको छ एउटा लेक बनाउनलाई।
हजुर।
अहिले अहिले कन्टिन्यूमा छ, त्यो लेक बनाइरहेको छ। सुन्दरजल आयो भने देख्न सकिन्छ त्यो माथि, अहिले धमाधम त्यो लेक बनाइरहेको छ। त्यहाँ त्यो पानी जम्मा भयो भने धेरै ठुलो लेक हुन्छ त्यहाँ माथि। अनि यो हिउँदमा काठमाडौँमा पानी खानलाई थप्नलाई मिल्छ भनेर अहिले कन्टिन्यूमा छ त्यो एउटा प्रोजेक्ट। उहाँले देखाएको कुरो साह्रै राम्रो छ। अब आफ्नो आफ्नो संसार आफ्नो आफ्नो ठाउँ अनुसार देखाउने हो। उहाँलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। उहाँले राम्रो राम्रो गार्डन देखाउनु भयो। हाम्रो नेपालमा हामी गार्डन बनाउन सक्दैनौँ, हाम्रो यहाँ त त्यति छैन होइन, त्यसकारण उहाँलाई धन्यवाद भन्नुहोस् न, राम्रो छ। हजुरले बताउनुहोस्, अब मैले अलिअलि जानेको कुरो र मैले बताएँ।
ओके, थ्याङ्क यू शिवरामजी। शिवरामजी वाユイさんのような方がこの、いろんな写真でレインガーデンのことを紹介してくださってありがとうございます。ネパールでも昔からそういうポンドね、ガーデンではなくて池を作って、その池に家畜ね、家畜の例えば向こうはお牛さんね、お牛さんが水飲み場とか、水牛もいるけど、水牛の水遊び場とか、そういうのを作っていたらしいですね。だからそういうのをもう誰も水牛も買わない、ね、街の中の人、सहरी मान्छेले चाहिँ गाई भैँसी पाल्ने कम भयो,買わない。そういうことで、そういう池とかは今はなくなりましたと言ってるんですね。で、もう一つね、私見せますと、最近ね、これレインガーデンにはあまりなってないんですけど、カトマンズのど真ん中に、ガーデン・オフ・ドリームズって言ってね、昔のね、王宮だったところを、これヨーロッパ風に建てているんですけど、このガーデン・オフ・ドリームズは一つ町の人のオアシスのように発展してるんですね。で、そこは単の緑、ね、緑を保つ、あるいは人々が遊びに行く場所になっているんですけど、一応ここは有料です。で、他にもラトナパークとかそういう場所は街の中あるんですけれども、これがレインガーデンとしてそのコンセプトで作られたものではないんですね。ということです。हजुर, अब अर्को पनि क्वेसन कसैको छ भने गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ? ओके, हुन्छ। यदि क्वेसन छ भने हजुरहरूले आफ्नो क्वेसनलाई यो च्याटमा राख्न सक्नुहुन्छ। अब म हाम्रो दोस्रो स्पिकर है, आज हाम्रो दोस्रो स्पिकर, उहाँको नाम नवीन विकास महर्जनजी हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँ चाहिँ नि वेस्ट म्यानेजमेन्टमा धेरै आबद्ध मान्छे हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँले चाहिँ हाम्रो नेपालको वेस्ट चाहिँ कहाँ जान्छ भन्दाखेरि हामी पनि ल्यान्डफिलमा लगेर त्यसलाई चाहिँ पुर्ने काम गर्छौँ। तर आखिर कहिलेसम्म र कतिसम्म त्यसले धान्न सक्छ होइन? एउटा ल्यान्डफिल भनेको फोहोर फ्याल्ने ठाउँ। अब ल्यान्डफिल भनेको पनि त त्यो पनि त जमिन हो, त्यहाँ पनि त नजिक नजिकमा मान्छेहरू बसोबास छ। कसले चाहन्छ कि आफ्नो घरको छेउमा दुनियाँको चाहिँ फोहोर त्यहाँ थुपारोस् भन्ने त कसैलाई पनि चाहँदैन। र त्यो ल्यान्डफिल एरियाको छेउछाउको जग्गाको भाउ समेत गिर्छ है त्यस्तो चाहिँ नि प्रब्लम आउन सक्छ र आज चाहिँ हाम्रो नवीन सरले चाहिँ अलिकति हामीलाई वेस्ट म्यानेजमेन्ट टु रिसोर्सेस भन्ने टपिकमा चाहिँ थोरै बोल्नुहुन्छ नवीन सर यु क्यान स्पिक इन Japanese, I'm sorry, in Nepali, English, Japanese, any language you wish. Namaskar and welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Astaji. मेरो अलिकति नमस्कार. Yeah, thank you. मेरो इन्टरनेट अलिकति छिनछिनमा रोकिरहेको छ. I'm little bit scared. तर म शेयर गर्छु होला.
Okay.
सबैजनालाई नमस्कार.
हजुर. के भन्छ?
नवीन सरको क्यो यो के भन्छ यो शेयर भएको छैन सर. मसँग फोटो मात्रै छ हजुरको. भन्नुस् है त मसँग भएको फोटो चाहिँ यस्तो आउँछ हेर्नुस् त. यस्तो आउँछ है.
के देखिरहेकै छैन मैले त. केही देखिरहेकै छैन.
तपाईकोमा आएन. तपाईले मलाई के भन्छ मेलमा पठाइदिनु भएको चाहिँ फोटोहरू छ मसँग हैन. त्यही फोटोको आधारमा गरौँ त.
ओके
है त्यही फोटोको आधारमा म देखाइदिन्छु हजुर बोल्नुस् न.
हुन्छ तर देखिरहेको छैन मेरो स्क्रिनमा देखिरहेको छैन.
अहिले देखियो
हैन स्क्रिन नै उ भइरहेछ. के भएर भर्खरै खोलिरहेको थियो सबै.
सर शेयर स्क्रिनलाई एकचोटि फेरि गर्नुस् न ट्राई गर्नुस्.
यो उहाँको स्लाइडको पिक्चरहरु त यहाँ आइराछ.
नेट स्लो भएर हो कि थाहा छैन मलाई त.
यसो गर्नुभयो हुन्छ म चाहिँ नि फर्स्ट स्लाइड भनेर भन्छु हैन. यो स्लाइड यहाँ सबैजनाले देखिराख्नु भएको छ यो पिक्चर. देखिराख्नु भएको छ हो बुद्धिसेल भन्नु ल. ओके फर्स्ट स्लाइडमा चाहिँ नि यो गाई र अगाडि प्लास्टिक भएको छ सर.
त्यो भन्दा अगाडिको स्लाइड हो मैले चाहिँ स्टार्ट गर्नुपर्ने.
ए त्यो भन्दा अगाडि यसमा छ कि ब्लू वेस्ट टु भ्याल्यु रिसोर्स रिकभरी
स्लाइड या त्यहाँबाट सुरु गर्न पाए हुन्थ्यो.
अहिले अरु सबैजनाले देखिराख्नु भएको छ.
यस्तो भयो आज आई डोन्ट नो. हजुर स्लाइड कस्तो देख्नु भएको छ एकचोटि
भन्नु है त.
ओके
नवीन सर अहिले
म आफै स्लाइड मेरोमा भयो.
स्लाइड राम्रो छ. राम्रो देखिन्छ स्लाइड सर.
देखिराख्नु भएको छ.
You can share. Okay, मैले यहाँ शेयर गर्न खोजेको मिल्न रहेछ मेरोबाट अब भर्खर.
अहिले यो स्लाइड छ हेर्नुस् त. अहिले मेसेन्जरमा देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ. ओके या तपाईले
ओके यो हामी चाहिँ actually we are working in the solid waste management as a complete resource recovery model, and our aim is to reduce the waste that is sent to the landfill. Actually, these are some project pictures that we are working with hospitality industries and municipalities also, where we do door-to-door waste collection and giving lots of trainings. And in the meantime, we will just give the detailed action plan how the waste will be transferred from in a proper manner. So mostly in Nepal, we do have a problem with waste segregation at the source. So first we give a preference to have a reduction of the at the source, and then if it is generated, then we give a priority to have a source segregation. So can I have just this next slide?
Okay, next slide मा चाहिँ सर यसमा चाहिँ stop think waste management भनेको छ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm seeing now. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
This what I mean to say with this slide is we generally saying waste management, and we are not very open to see about the sustainable material management. Actually, the things what we are doing is sustainable material management. In the universally, we have to be, we are very clear on this, that first we prevent as much as you can, and then reuse if that is generated. And at the generation, we need to have a source separation, a recyclable, at least in the two states, recyclable or organics. And from there, we give a preference to have a recovery as much as we can, and the separate collection system that is to be transferred in the proper way, and the recycling purposes that we give a lots of preference on that, and the treatment as much as how we effectively environment friendly way we can manage it. And then after the residues which we cannot manage, then only that should only go to the sanitary landfill. The sanitary landfill is not available now, even though it is 2-3 sanitary landfill has been developed in Nepal, but these all are now looks like a dumping because of the inefficient management system here, due to some other reasons. But our preference is not to dispose it in a sanitary landfill also. We want to make our our materials should be managed properly, and then so we are doing a little bit different than others. Next slide. I'm not seeing the next slide. Can I do this? Okay. So basically, this is also same thing. For many, it is like a NIMBY, not in my backyard. They thought of like, it's not my backyard. And it's a bad thing. And people have lots of hesitation to work in the West. And because of our traditions and, ancient times also, there is a separate group of people who will work on the West and sanitation matters. But nowadays, we have no barrier on that. So everybody like put it like us as a farmer, like many different religious people also, they think of working in this sector will be something we can create a environment to live in. So we take the waste as a raw materials, and it should be a proper management. The processing is required, proper processing is required, and we can have a better solution. So the thing is, it is not a problem actually, and we need to make it work some way worthwhile. And so next slide will be, yeah, this is the current landfill that we have in Kathmandu. The entire Kathmandu Valley waste is going here, and lots of informal sectors, they are extracting the valuable materials, especially the plastics, papers, metals, and other non-recyclable, non-biodegradable materials. They are picking up from the landfill side, and then they package it as per whatever material they have found there, and then they sleep for 2-3 weeks, and then with the full of these recyclables, they will come back with the garbage truck into the Kathmandu, especially in the Tekui area where we have lots of scrap centers. So they will sell those all the materials they have brought, and then 2-3 days they will take rest at the home, and then again very next day they will go back to work. So the generation we have now is like, even they have good education, so So they are lacking a good amount, good salary or something, good remuneration or no engagement in. So that's why they tend to work in this kind of job also, because they feel that it is there will be no more bosses above them, so they will be their own bosses, and so they feel that this is something they are also helping with to protect the environment. Yeah, next. Can I have next slide? Okay. So in a very simpler form, what is happening here in Kathmandu is we purchase actually from the market all the materials, and then that is there is some money has been gone. But the thing is, when we purchase and we bring it at home, and then we use it something, and then the rest we throw it in the bin. And later on, municipality or any private stakeholders, they will come and pick up from our doorstep, or some people also throw it will take a time. Almost like 80% of the waste that is collected is disposed. And a landfill is like this. It's open landfill. It is not actually developed as an aerobic sanitary landfill. That's also supported by JICA, Japanese government's institutions. But the thing is, we due to the lack of proper management, it has always been like this. It is very, very terrible when we go to the landfill side, and they see some of the rivers like what it flows down from that hill. Now this up to the 500 meters you can see a very black colored, I mean, leachate that is found into the river. The river above this landfill is almost drinkable potable water that is flowing, but behind this landfill, we cannot imagine, that's all the leachates is flowing down, and it is the treatment center was there earlier, but now it is already broken, and it's not been fixed well. Yeah, next slide. This is some of the we are as a social enterprises, and with the team of the industries and management experts, we came together to build this enterprise. And our mandate is to reduce the waste that is sent to the landfill. Waste is taken as should be taken as a resource that's as shit, and we are working, encouraged to abide by the free service doesn't work in this sector. So polluters pay principle, we believe in that, and that is also aligned with the policies that has been developed in Nepal. And of course, in the sustainable development goals, we are in, and especially in the 12, so number 12 of sustainable production and consumption, and whole water and other cross-cutting issues is also applies. Yeah, next. We do collect, we transport it, we segregate it again, and then the semi-processing, we recycle, we produce compost and other materials, upcycled materials, and then we dispose very less, almost 8% only we are sending it to the landfill now. But we are working on the materials that we need to stop this 8% also. So we are working on that. Next slide. Can I have a next slide? Yeah. Yeah, our main is already I had shared. We believe in the polluters pay principle. Our main thing is like only just collecting recyclables, only just collecting organic. That doesn't mean to say that we are now working in the integrated solid waste management solutions. But we should go through all the steps from the generation until the disposal part, so we can have stop it. So that full length work we are doing, and it's basically that consists of capacity building of all the stakeholders and from all levels. As it is, everybody generates waste when they wake up until they sleep. So that's why the entire days, entire day of life, people are generating waste, and then that need to be stopped. And so that's why it should be an inclusive development model that we are working, and we encourage the source segregation actually. Yeah. Next, generally, this is what is happening here is natural resources. We use it, we make something in a factory, and then that is goes to the market, and then we again, generate the waste, and that going for disposing. So we are something, it's a linear economy that's going up. So we're thinking all the world is now looking after the circular economy. So next slide, I'm just yeah. Oh, this is different. We just jumped. Yeah, we complete resource recovery means like community where we work and commercial establishment, especially the bigger hotels that will generate some more garbage, and household individuals and electronics and electrical materials that is should be kept in a separate way to manage. And some rejected waste, as I said, 8% that is going to the landfill from our side. That's we are trying to stop, and so we're doing lots of research with taking lots of students also, and then we are engaged for that. Hospital, that is a little bit different, and mostly we focus on the hazardous waste management. So till now we have already done 7,000 ton per day. Yeah, per year, sorry. A municipal community, we do have a very simple model. It's not too much a complicated system. Straight come dewatering system has been already set up with using the machines. And the curation unit is a very simple, the baskets, it's like an apartment type. So we put there for the curation up to like 18 to 20 days to monitor the temperature and moisture. So until and unless this compost would reach up to like 60 to 65 degrees centigrade, and it comes with a very good fine, solid, it's like a soil, but a little bit more. Uh, what I can say, अलिकति चिम्टिलो देखिन्छ. So this will be saved by manually also. We have because the amount is coming is very less, and then it's very handy for our people. So we use sieve it. After sieving, it's like a tea. It's very much uh, like a tea. We get it from the market. So people are buying, and then the packaging that we do, that's it's going like 50 rupees per kg in market here in Nepal. Yeah. Next slide.
So because you are selling this compost,
Yeah.
What is the commercial name of your compost?
It's urbara. Urbara means urbara means like it's a fertile.
Oh, urbara.
In English.
Okay.
So urbara compost. Yeah.
Okay.
So municipality, we generally do wet and dry source segregation, and then separate collection. We are doing. We use simple vehicles like this, not a huge vehicle for the collections. And then for the wet garbage, we use bins direct. We collect from bins, and then that should not litter in the ground. So we are very much careful on that. Our team is working in that sector. And material recovery facility, basically it's not like a bigger technological driven facility, but we have established a simple semi-automated material recovery facility. So that works very well. Less investment, and working with the uh, team available here also looks very good and more efficient for us. Yeah. Next slide. Oh, this is jump up. Yeah, this is actually circular economy. What I was saying. So generally, manufacturing and then we consume it, and then we use, and then we just give away for the recycling. So our concern is, we must have to lessen the waste that is going to the landfill. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The pictures you can see, it's not very complicated. Inside the MRF, we do have a small transfer station where the collected, this is in the Kirtipur. We have the pictures are from Kirtipur side. As a transfer station, we do source resegregation again using this so that the workers also get not much hassles, and then they can pick up the dry materials. This is only for the dry, and then it will be taken care of in a separate storage for some period of time until we get the full vehicle, full capacity of material that is stored. So we have different networks. So with the factories where those materials will be taken as the raw materials to them to make new products. So we call them, and then they will come, and then we sell them. So selling those items means that is not going to the landfill, that goes directly to the factory, and then factory will be bringing out more other new products. So that means we can have ensure that these all are going for the recycling. Yeah. Next. This is a team members we work and see inside the MRF. You can see different compartments, and this full of sacks is different plastics and papers and some plastic sacks and different categories. Lots of plastic materials that we have almost like 13 categories we have to separate, and also the glass, rubbers, and these all are kept in a sack that will be sending to respective recycling centers. Next. We were very this is a small collection vehicle in the Sakhu where we have some little bit support from Oxfam and Info also in the Sankharapur municipality has also supported us on a community development activities. So generally it is in Nepali I have written there as Aja Queen for Matra and Aja Queen for Matra because the time and days are different for collection. 2 days we collect organic and 3 days we collect dry recyclables only. So the guys who have gloves in their hand, he will just check the beans that it should not be mixed before they put the garbage from the households to that vehicle. So it should. So there is 3 other people except the driver. So they must have to check the garbage because some of the Nepali friends, who keep mixed and then they show this is that garbage, or I mean like we should not take that mixed garbage. So they will inspect it before they put into the vehicle. Yeah, next. Yeah, community intervention is must. Whatever we do, the community should understand what we are doing, how we will be taking care, and what are the schedules, and how much they have to pay for us for taking the service. I mean, like taking the service, and they must have become a member. So this the red dressed person with an umbrella, so they are making a member from for the household. So they go door to door and they orient them to make convince that how we will take the waste from their houses. So they must have to understand these all, and after understanding only they can become a member. Yeah. Next. Yeah, this is the material recovery facility. Our team members, and they are supposed to go leave the office the evening, but I took the picture like this. So there.
So this picture is at Sankharapur
Yes.
Nagar Palika.
Next slide.
Yeah. This is at Sankharapur, which is near the Dakshin Kali, na?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where you collect
No. It's part of Valley.
Sakhu.
It's not in
Sakhu
south.
भन्छ
Sakhu. It's called
Sakhu,
Sakhu.
Indrayani
That's not
Indrayani,
from Kharagpur.
Nagarkot bata yata.
Okay. All right.
This is Sankara. There, we are. You can see the name of the there. The name we had kept is like compost production center, not like a waste processing center, so that people should not understand that you can see the compost production and processing center. We just give the name like this, so that this is making a compost inside, and then not just like people should not take it as a waste, because they think it waste processing. They don't like to be at their as a neighbor. So that's why the impression in within them should be positive. So when they come in and then they can check, there is no smell at all. And then people are working there, just my members, my staffs are working there in a very clean state. Yeah. This is a small MRF that we have installed at the Hotel Hyatt. And it's the biggest, I think it's the biggest hotel in Nepal. And there we are managing, it's been almost like 6 years. This is a mayor, deputy mayor. They visited with their team members, and then my staff is working there. You can see. So the mask they are wearing, that is mandatory, but at that time, it is not necessary. It's not. It's before the COVID, so that's why everybody can, you can see their face, how they are feeling. There is no any smells and nothing. Yeah. This kind of machines actually, lots of factories that is available in India, and even China, they have been producing these kind of machines. This is actually the composting machines. It's very handy, and basically it can be used in the restaurants, hotels, and some community-based composting sites. We are using it in Kitipur. We made it ourselves in our Patan industrial estate, which is very handy. Even if it thinking of that, even it broken down sometimes, but we can have a mechanics at our own place, so can easily fix it. So this is very good. This is from the Excel company in India. Actually, I am also the honorary technical advisor for Nepal here, for this company also. So so this is actually, when we have organic waste comes up, we just put it inside the lid. You can the open, you can see. So from there, you just keep it, and then you run it for 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes is fine. So it will shred, it will mix it. I mean, it's shred like a very fine granules, and then almost it comes out down in the trolley. So that means already like it's a semi decomposed materials like that, but it is not decomposed, and we will keep that thing in the apartment type folding rack for 18 to 20 days. Next, please. Yeah, like this. Another. Yeah, this is the apartment. After after 10 minutes, this basket full of this compostable shredded and mixed material that we keep in and record it like day 1, day 2, day 3, or give the numbers of the day, so that monitoring will be easier. And then we just move it in the folding rack. So slowly that gets passed out, and then you will get, after 25 days, you will get a very good manure. Yeah. Next. This is of our Kitipur site. What is this happening here? And it's very good, no smell, and it's clean. You can see the paper is storage over there, and then the seed is not very big. It's about like one. And now it is we have shifted this site to another site, but now we expanded it. Earlier it was just like 2 roponis land. Now it's almost like 5 roponis. We have shifted there. We extended our services in contract with Kirtipur municipality. Yeah. Next. This is the brand. My compost is here. It is available in all the agro stores here in Kathmandu. And compost is look like this. It's very fine. You can see the NPK value. We have added a lot of organic nutrients to increase this nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And we do test lab test also infrequently. But in if the source has been changed, I mean, like source of materials that is coming out from the different entities, then we have to test it. So otherwise, that it is not required to test every time. It is also then comes lots of cost for the testing also. So generally, nitrogen is very high. We are thinking of making it more to compete this chemical fertilizer also.
Okay, यहाँ एउटा प्रश्न गर्छु।
Yeah.
यो उर्वरा कम्पोस्ट यो बजारमा आएको कति वर्ष भयो?
We are running 6 years now.
6 years. Okay, अनि what is the cost for 5 kilogram? यो कति पर्छ बजारमा किन्नु पर्यो भने? In Nepali.
I'm not hearing you clearly. Can you?
Okay, what is the price? यसको 5 किलोको कति पर्छ अहिले नेपाली पैसामा भन्नु पर्दा? What is the price?
I mean the machine and the setup project cost.
No, to buy this compost 5 kilogram.
मलको पैसा कति हो 5 किलोको भने?
5 किलोको?
यो 5 किलो किन्नु पर्यो भने पैसा कति पर्छ भनेको?
ए 5 किलोको 225 रुपैयाँ पर्छ।
निहाको निजु गोएन
जनरली किलोको चाहिँ 50 रुपैयाँमा बेच्छौँ हामी 50 रुपैयाँमा।
So this ne?
हजुर।
Those please continue. Thank you.
Next slide. Yeah, in commercial basically the bigger waste production area. So what we do is we are not just going with the money. I mean, like if they give a lot of money and then we are going to manage or something like that. Many commercials will get attracted. But what we do is we do waste management assessment there. What are the facilities they have? How many bins will be required? How much volume of waste is generating every day from which source? Like that in detail, we will do waste assessment. And after that, the requirement of the bins, how they can manage the bins for the collection, how many types of bins they have to install. We give a training to the engaged every stakeholders inside who will be responsible for the generation and management things. So we give several trainings, and later on, after they convince, then we charge them some fee, and we will be bringing it to our generally, I have said, we build MRF at their own locations. So if they have no space, then we are bringing it in our material recovery facility. Otherwise, they have to support us to build, and then we collect it and we segregate it a similar way. And most important thing is we have developed our own enterprise resource panel. So with that software tracked all our waste collection, processing, selling, going to the recycling, going to the landfill. These all database we have from the very beginning. So we give all the information to the commercial clients so that and we will have a discuss with their purchasing unit also how they can reduce the waste at the source. So if something they are purchasing in a bulk with a small packaging and other things, we discourage them to buy in that level. So let them buy in a bulk with a bigger package, or so that the waste will be coming very less. So we give preference like that, and that is actually impacting the in the environment and what we are working. Yeah. Next, please.
यहाँ चाहिँ हैन नवीन सर, our time has passed, so let's make it shorter. Do you how many more slides
Short, yeah.
are here?
This is the visibility. Yeah, maybe I can go run through very fast. Please, this is just visibility stickers and the posters we will put in the pins or somewhere, people we can know who understand these letters, who cannot understand also can see the pictures. So yeah, next slide. Yeah, this is something I want to share a little bit, taking 1 minute. 5%, 12%, 5. Resegregation is required. 35% of the commercial is coming as the dry materials, and the non-recyclables also comes in out of that 9%, which we do reuse, upcycle, and recycle. So this is the main priority part we are doing. Rest things, like paper, plastic, glass, metal, these all we are selling it. Actually, we have a storage, and then in some regular, days we will just selling. So non-recyclable is our main priority, and we are doing it. Yeah. Next. Weight, you can see we do have this kind of machines in the top. You can see like a box. It's a 24-hour operating with the electricity, and to make a compost in a very short span of time. I mean, within the 24 hours, the compost will be produced. Especially in the hotel Yakaneti, we have established this, and then today we put 350 kg of the compostable materials that brings next 2 days after we are digging out 100 kg of the compost, like that. So it comes with very fine compost. It's very good, but it is a little too much costly. And the second one, that's we have placed in Hyatt, and then Sangharapur also. So the system is same. Mainly, 39% of the leftover food is coming in the stream, waste stream. I mean the wet waste stream, that we are just sending it directly to animal feeding. And then leftover, I mean like leaves, garden waste, and these all things, which we cannot feed to the animals, that we are making the compost actually, and briquette also. We are not giving lots of priority to making a briquette, but because it is, again, we need to burn it. So burning actually doesn't make sense for the long term, these things. And this is for the dry waste materials, the visibility we use. Next. Lots of, so since the time is not there, this is another interesting thing. Nowadays, we have to go through the digital platform. So this is a Kabari at your doorstep application you can have downloaded in the Android version. I sell scraps, and do you means like everybody can sell the scraps. If you don't like to put it in a garbage bin, so you can just keep it separately, and then you can call the informal sectors that has been already listed out in these applications, and it is working very, very well. So Kabari at your doorstep is actually the waste collectors at your doorstep. Yeah, it's very simple. I'm not going through details of this. You can just, if you just download, and then you can just check it, this kind of screenshot you will get, which materials you want to sell it. So you can, this is one happy customer we do have last year. So I took a picture of them. So our informal sector is going to with a dress like this, and so they have to be properly dressed well, and then give respect to the clients. Normally, they go with a shouting, and then have some very rude bicycles, and their language is also not very good. And they thought of lots of clients or customers, they feel like they are like thieves, or they come for some vested interest. But with this dress up and their ID cards, even they cannot, got. I mean, people are very happy to give them, lots of materials actually. Yeah. Next, this is a small coverage just to show you. Nothing to share much. So yeah. Yeah, I take a little bit time for this. This is rejected waste material. I've been saying that lots of materials that is coming out from this developed world. So we do have lots of composite materials, which is very, very difficult for us to recycle actually. So these are some materials like 24 numbers we do have. We have already exercised on this. So we do have almost like 45 other materials can come, which is increasing again, you know. But these are we have been already solved it. Tetra Pak we shred and we disintegrate this plastic, aluminum, and paper to in 24 hours, and then we make a briquette out of the paper that is coming out from the Tetra Pak. Aluminum and plastics we are just selling it. So similarly, this every day these quick noodles wrappers and these all things we are storing and we're shredding, and then we have made 200-meter blacktop road in Kirtipur also. That's one demo we had done, which is very good. And lots of other like styrofoams, we are using it in composite panels for the construction of metal. And then the room sleepers, lots of fiber foams are coming that we are just threading and then mixing it to make the cushions and other things. So you can see the tablets and other like gloves, and that goes with the rubber, and then we have thread and mix it to them to sell it. And the laundry bag is actually the it's alternate to the plastic, but this is also the plastic. Actually, this is polypropylene. So people are thinking of this is the cotton or something like that, but that's not a cotton. This is a different material. So in the market we do have. So these are also the plastics, and then we are making it for these buckles. I mean, in Balaji Industrial Estate, we found one guy, who brought the Chinese machine, and they are making it buckles of for the bags and these things. So this is very good.
Okay.
Just trying it, and you can see the diapers and other things also. So especially the sanitary napkins and diapers. This is very, very crucial here. Mostly people do incinerate or dump it in the sanitary landfill, but we do not prefer that. We are actually managing it also through a very environment friendly way. Actually, if you just tear it out and then
Navin sir, so here I have to
Yes.
stop you. I'm sorry. Hajur, we have to stop here because of the time difference. And we would really appreciate if you could take some questions. होइन आज चाहिँ हामीहरू यहाँ जम्मा भएका छौँ र हामी नवीन विकास सरको एउटा चाहिँ नि कबड्डी होइन यो चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ कबड्डी भनेर पढेको थिएँ पहिला नबुझेर but you can see होइन this is a superman with a bag है that is a kabadi है सो हामीले चाहिँ नि खाली सिसी पुरानो कागजहरू लिन आउने मान्छेहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले यो सामानहरू दिन्थ्यौं तर अब चाहिँ खाली सिसी पनि एउटा चाहिँ नि ड्रेस लाएर हैन एउटा चाहिँ नि राम्रो साइकल चढेर राम्रो बोलेर कस्टमर सर्भिस सिकेर आउने भएपछि हामी पनि ढुक्क भएछौं we are very happy to hear that so much progress has been done by Navin Vikas sir and his company. I'm going to put the name here. Hey, Navin sir, can you tell the name of the product? It is Urbara, Urbara compost. This is like out in the market. Compost. Yeah. And the next one is his company. Blue ke भन्नु भएको?
Blue waste value.
Blue waste value. So if somebody from Nepal want to visit Sankarapur, so they can contact you. So please put your contact email and phone number in the chat box. So those who want to contact you by Facebook, by phone, by email, can contact you easily. Hey, so here I want to say thank you to everybody for participating today. Our Zoom is becoming more and more interesting. We are learning more and more new things, and these are very inspirational. So today I also have a guest here who is participating for the very first time. Hey, so हाम्रो हेम कुमार श्रेष्ठ सर, सर सुनिराख्नु भएको छ हजुर? अघि भिडियो अन थियो, सुनिराख्नु भएको छ? हेम सर,
हजुर म सुन्दैछु आशाजी
हजुर,
भन्दै।
थोरै हजुरको परिचय र हाम्रो त्यो सोतोकान खरातेको बारेमा थोरै बताइदिनु, अनि म गुड नाइट भनेर सबैसँग बिदा लिन्छु।
ओके हजुर, अब मेरो मेरो नाम हेम कुमार श्रेष्ठ हो। मेरो जन्मस्थान चाहिँ नि काभ्रे जिल्ला नमबुद्ध नगरपालिका दाप्चा बजार मा हो र अब यहाँ मेरो अहिले बस्ने घर चाहिँ नि पुरानो बानेश्वरमा हो र म चाहिँ नि अहिले यो सोतोकान कराते एसोसिएसन WSKF नेपालको चाहिँ नि मतलब म प्रेसिडेन्ट र चिफ इन्स्ट्रक्टर छु अहिले। र अनि म एउटा चाहिँ मेरो एउटा चाहिँ सानो बिजनेस चाहिँ नि एउटा अहिले एउटा प्रोजेक्ट छ। प्रोजेक्टको नाम चाहिँ नि सेन्टर फर एक्वाकल्चर रिसर्च एन्ड एग्रो प्रोडक्ट। हजुर यही हो।
हजुर, थ्याङ्क यू हेम सर। होइन, मैले हेम सरलाई उहाँ चाहिँ नि हाम्रो नेपालमा चाहिँ खराते भनेर बुझ्छौँ, तर उहाँको फिल्डलाई चाहिँ नि सोतोकान खराते भनेर त्यसको पनि स्पेसिफिक एउटा चाहिँ विधा रहेछ। र उहाँ चाहिँ जापानको यो मार्सल आर्ट्समा चाहिँ वार्षिक आउनुहुन्छ र लास्ट विक हाम्रो यही जुममा चाहिँ हिरोमी सासाकीजी आउनुभएको थियो। आज चाहिँ उहाँ आउन सक्नु भएन। मलाई ठुलो इच्छा छ कि केन्डो, उहाँको चाहिँ केन्डो र हजुरको चाहिँ नि सोतोकान हो, त्यही भएर म पछि हजुरलाई जोइन गर्नेछु, होइन, मिलाउने छु। आज चाहिँ उहाँ आउनु भएन। So today I want to thank you everyone. My students are also in here, and also our regular members, Junita ji, and Pasupati Neupani ji, Buddhi sir, Rasmi Baini, everybody, hey, Sibaram ji, everybody, thank you for coming. I hope you learned something new, interesting, and it inspiring to learn about two things today we learned, हैन। छोटकरीमा भन्नु पर्यो भने आज हामीले चाहिँ नि रेन गार्डन अथवा वर्षाको बगान, हैन, वर्षा बगान भनौँ न, वर्षा भएको पानीलाई कसरी चाहिँ नि फ्लड हुनबाट जोगाउने, यसलाई चाहिँ नि काठमाडौँमा जति हामी हिँड्न गाह्रो मान्छौँ, हिलो मात्र होइन, अहिले त नदी बग्न थालेको छ है, बस टेम्पूहरू रोकिने, यस्तोलाई चाहिँ नि हामीले रेन गार्डनबाट समाधान गर्न सक्छौँ कि भन्ने एउटा कन्सेप्टलाई चाहिँ डाक्टर युई ओया किसानबाट सुन्यौँ। र सेकेन्डमा चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ कस्तो राम्रो एउटा चाहिँ नि एपबाट पनि, फोनबाट पनि हामीले चाहिँ खाली सिसीलाई बोलाउन सक्छौँ, होइन। यो चाहिँ नि kabaddi.net मा हाम्रो विकास सरहरू, नवीन विकास सरहरूले चाहिँ नि एकतर्फ कम्पोस्ट गरेर प्रडक्ट डेभलप गर्नु भएको छ भने अर्को ठाउँमा चाहिँ यस्तो एम्प्लोइमेन्ट जेनेरेसन र इको बिजनेसको चाहिँ सुरुवात गर्नु भएको छ, जुन चाहिँ हामी महिलाहरू, हामी वुमेन फर वुमेन नेपालको लागि पनि एउटा एकदम दार्शनिक कुराहरू आज प्रस्तुत गर्न पाएकोमा म आफै पनि धेरै खुसी छु। र यति भन्दै आज हाम्रो एकदमै ढिलो भयो, जापानमा 10 बज्न थालेको छ, इट्स अलमोस्ट 10 o'clock, होइन। त्यही भएर म चाहिँ हजुरहरू सबैसँग बिदा माग्न चाहन्छु। फेरि अर्को शनिबार यही समयमा हामी फेरि भेटघाट गर्ने नै छौँ, अनि त्यस बेलामा चाहिँ हामीले नयाँ गेस्टसँग नयाँ टपिकमा चाहिँ कुरा गर्न पाउँदैछौँ, अथवा हामी त्यसमा अलिकति डेभलप गर्न चाहन्छौँ, डिस्कसन गर्ने टाइम पनि राख्न चाहन्छौँ। Thank you very much everybody. See you again next Saturday, and goodbye. Good night.